Next on the agenda is poultry. I've been told that there are chickens, turkeys, geese in our city limits.
Oh, yeah, I hear the roosters crow every morning when I walk in.
That's outside of city limits. Those roosters are outside the city limits technically. That's O'Brien's.
That's what they're arguing about. If our ordinance was out a mile,
You don't know what I say.
it's time for noodles.
We're city limits.
City limits is that gravel road, so the O'Brien's are just right outside the city, technically speaking.
Well, there's a lot of chickens in town inside city limits. A lot. Guineas.
Guineas too.
Yep. I mean, there's. You drive around and actually look. There's
Well, they're
poultry all over in town.
right behind, yeah, right there.
Isn't,
This has been brought up before to this council. And we have an ordinance on chickens.
Says no farm animals in the city limits.
technically roosters aren't farm animals.
Yes.
And so no ducks, no chickens, or other domestic fowl, except on properties owned for agriculture.
We don't have zoning, so.
So like Paul, you drive around, you see him, could you write her name down and give it to Jean? And she would send them.
Where the law enforcement can do that. I mean, it's against ordinance, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, what do we need, like,
I mean, I know I've had tons of people tell me that they want people to have chicken too in the city limit, of which the city ordinance would change.
and they could technically do an initiated measure. If there's that many people that have chickens, they could make an initiated measure and change our ordinance through an initiated measure. And I think it would only take like 10 people to make an initiated measure.
I don't think we need to change our ordinances, right? I think the ordinances should be enforced that are there. I think poultry belong on farms, not in city limits.
So right now it is illegal, it's under 2-4-1, we've got it in our kind of bond schedule, meaning it's ticketable, it's a $60 fine plus $60 court cost, so it's a $120 fine. It is the trend for people to want sustainable living, right, farm to table stuff, so it's the trend for people to want to have chickens in their backyard to lay eggs, that's a popular thing. After that will come these people who want to raise their own honey. It'll keep coming. I see it all over.
Go buy a bag of feed. Costs way more than a dozen eggs.
But it's gonna be quite a health issue also.
It smells really
I'm
bad.
pretty sure that's why it was put in the ordinance. It's
Yeah.
a health issue.
I mean,
I thought it was
So-
put into an issue because somebody put a buffalo inside the city limits.
A buff,
That's what I was told. That somebody
That did happen.
a buffalo?
That's what
Yes.
caused the city ordinance was because somebody brought a buffalo.
I think it was in there before.
With that, yeah.
It's been in place since 1986. Some revisions, including in 1995.
That's
Down
what
there
I
on
was
Larry
told.
Ellis. Oh, that wasn't in the city limits, so. That is.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
it was.
Where this was, it was.
No, it was.
It was just a calf.
Yeah, by the house.
I mean, technically
Buffalo
speaking,
cat too.
the economic decline is worse than the Great Depression right now. People had chickens during the Great Depression. I mean, I don't know. I mean,
a lot
I'm
of
not,
it is the trend. He's not wrong. She's not wrong. A lot of people under 40 are interested in that. I get kind of a lot. But the way you go chicken, I mean, you either get the ticket, you pay the ticket, and you keep getting ticketed, or you get rid of your chickens, or like you try to change the law. I mean, I'm not entirely sure what we're discussing. Like, it's against the ordinances, so they should be ticketed. It just is the law. When it comes down to it, if the public would like to change the law, there's lots of rules, there's lots of ways to go about that. Just going out and buying some chickens, though, isn't.
Yeah.
So,
So do you want to authorize the law to write warning tickets first time? Or do you want to write them
No,
the
just,
ticket?
well, some of them probably don't know.
Right.
how about we put
There's
it in
no-
the paper?
just a reminder about,
And the last
City
time,
ordinance
when we
20.
sent out a letter
Sure.
on the dogs and cats,
Yeah.
you should have been here in the office, because then everybody was upset. Well, you know,
we send it to everybody. Well, you're doing it to me. I know you're doing it to me. And it's like, no, we sent the letter to everybody.
So,
Paper.
So if we know who they are, we can send them a letter and tell them.
you wanna send a letter to them and not do it in the paper? Cause I mean,
And then if they still have them, send the cops on.
Sure.
I mean, there could be more people that move to town. I see there's houses getting sold, right, and people are coming into town that are new to town, and they could potentially think that it's okay. Maybe it'd be better to put, ordinance 2-4-1 inside the newspaper. Just because then people would have a general knowledge of it, and then if they do wanna complain about it, it's in the newspaper, and if there's a huge public outcry and people want chickens, then maybe we need to figure out how to make chickens not a nuisance in town, or whatever, you know, I don't have all the answers, but we are, you know,
That's what I mean.
Oh,
Yeah,
public
St. Catherine's
officials, the whole
Church.
town has to kind of agree upon things
There's a trend. Yeah.
too, I mean, I
I
don't know,
So I motion to put it in the paper.
We better do Facebook.
the
just south of.
2-4-1, ordinance 2-4-1.
Ordinance 2-4-1 in
And then you
paper.
go right south of the.
Motion,
Let's wait till they're done talking.
Priest or whatever, across the street, I think is where that is.
are you guys done yet? Motion
I'm
by,
trying to figure out where these chickens are.
They're all over.
motion by Tyler to put ordinance 2-4-1 in the newspaper.
Facebook and
And,
our website.
and some letters or no?
Let's, do it.
It's very expensive to send everybody a letter.
Oh,
So
okay.
you have to send postage.
Let's just put it in the paper, see how it goes.
And Facebook.
How expensive is it to just,
Don't we
put a
have a
sticker on your
Facebook?
door? Cause I've gotten stickers on my door for not paying water bill. Is that expensive?
But like I said, if we knew who they are, we could send them a letter. I mean,
Call somebody, can do that.
If we know who had the chickens and turkey and goose,
I got pictures of
I know, we could send them a letter, because there's what, a dozen, Paul?
Probably not quite that many,
Okay,
but
council, it's up to you. If you want to just.
Well, I think we should send letters first.
there's a motion on the floor.
I know.
There's a motion, I was second. Did you second that? No, I second it.
Second, Warren's motion to put ordinance 2-4-1 in the newspaper. All those in favor signify by saying
Who
aye.
seconded it?
I just did.
You
You
did that?
motioned that, and I just
Oh,
seconded it.
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, same sign. Motion carried. Any further discussion on chickens? Okay,
Let the
moving on.
chickens roost.
School water
No,
line.
let's not.
Paul,
So-
you have-
there's an issue up there where the school